All right. So now we're going to be doing a little demonstration of the Nest thermostat, which is the Wi-Fi, the smart thermostat. Shaved the goatee. I'm not really a goatee guy, but so here we are. Here is the thermostat, and we can set it to heat, set it to cool. We can set it to heat or cool, so it'll stay. So we do that. It'll go between 65 and 75. It's got to stay in between there. Okay. We can turn it off. We can put it in eco mode. Okay. It's kind of chilly out this morning. So we're gonna stay on that. We can go to settings. And we can schedule, do all this stuff. Safety temps, fan schedule. And then, so when I walk past it, it wakes up, which is kind of creepy. Apparently it relays that information to Nest and Google, But I figure, who cares? Who cares if they know how many times I walk down my hallway? Like, no one, it doesn't matter. Date and time, location, and the network it's on. And I named it the Force because it's the Force inside here. So we've got technical info. I got the power sensor base, software. You can reset it. Done. Oops. And you can just change it. It'll automatically go to eco mode if it goes under 67 or 68. It goes under 68. Tells you what's going on there. You can turn the fan on. And so that is, basically the basics. Comes with this thing here because most thermostats are, square and stuff like that. So people, in houses painted over that or painted around it, and they give you this. It comes with it to make sure it looks all nice. This, I gotta kind of chip that paint away so it kind of sits flush. But yeah, so how it goes on there. It just kind of pops on. I could take it off and pop it right back on, but I don't want to do that right now. But it's pretty easy. All right, so we're back, and I'm going to show you guys the mobile app. By the way, this is Android Q. Pretty much looks like Android Pie from the face. So, I mean, everything's pretty much the same. I've got some, there's a free giveaway for the Pixel 3. And they're trying to sell me Division 2 stuff because obviously I'm a Division 2 fan. So we're going to go, first I'm going to show you in Nest in the native app. So, whoops. So it shows you home. It says it's 50 and clear out there. Jedi Temple is the name of my house. And then hallway, the Force. Click on that, and you can do pretty much everything you can do from the thermostat itself. You can just do it right here on the app. So you can change, go to different modes, do all that fun stuff. Turn on eco mode, schedule, timers, all that goodness. I wonder if I can drag, yep, you can drag that around. And so that's just like that, okay? So that's on that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to do it from the Google Home app. And I'll get more into my Google Home. I'm going to do a whole segment on my Google Home stuff. Because as you can see, I've got a bunch of Google Home stuff. Got, lights, switches, TVs, Roku, house speakers, all this stuff that I can control. Office speaker, office lights, screen porch lights, and then I got all these speakers. So you can do all these sort of things with this. And obviously the name of my house is Jedi Temple. So that's just, the name of the house. Go to thermostat, and Google Home takes a little bit longer, but so pretty much the same deal. You can do all the things. You can change the modes and stuff like that. Do it all inside Google Home. Even gives you an option just to go into Nest. And you can go do it in Nest. But you can also do it from here. You can just tap up, you want more, tap down, or you can drag it around. But yeah, or you can go into settings here. Oh, it doesn't really have many settings. But yeah, so the ambient temperature right now is 69 degrees. So it's chilling because I set it down to 67. But this is pretty much the thermostat. I'm going to give you guys one more look at the display of it so you guys can have that fresh in your minds. So, as you can see, it's in eco mode now, and it's showing as such. So I'm going to walk away here, okay? Walk away. It's a little plaque my wife got me because she knows I'm a little nerd. Home, where the Wi-Fi connects automatically. She thought that was cute, and I do too. So we're going to leave it. Okay, so that thing's still seeing that I'm there. I'm going to wait for it to go away there. Give it a second. Okay, so it's gone away. So we're going to walk up to it. And it'll wake up. And then, yeah. So then you can go and do all your things. And then, yeah, like I said, you got schedules. You got done on either side. You can go, you can set it for home or away. So when you're away, you can do this from your phone too. You'd be like, hey, I'm away. And it'll set it to temperatures that are less energy draining, so that, you know, and you can see the history of what it's been doing. You know, the fan's disabled. Basically, Nest Sense, you can get sensors in your home and set them all around the house, so it'll sense the temperature and turn it on, and they'll run on Wi-Fi. So I can turn the click sound off because you can hear. I can turn that off. I kind of like it because it helps me. I don't know. It's just the way I like it. But, yep. So it's pretty cool. And it'll probably take until 6 to get down to that temperature. That's weird. But anyways, so that's that. I wanted to give you guys a review. I absolutely love this thing. You guys have no idea how... I mean, so actually, let's while we're doing things, let's go ahead and here we'll come in the living room here, and we'll do this. So, hey Google, turn the temperature to 68.
Okay, setting the thermostat to 68 degrees.
Hey Google, turn the
Okay, setting the thermostat to 66 degrees.
Thank you.
I'm here to help.
So you guys have no idea. I've told you guys in earlier videos that, you know, I've got one of these guys in like every room. I'm going to be doing a video on that, so I'm not going to get into all that right now. I just wanted to kind of demonstrate that, you know, I can, you know, or I can also tell it, hey, you know, I'm going away, and I can say, put it in away mode, and it'll be like, all right, cool. So if I'm walking out the door, I could be like, yo, Google, do this. And it'll be like, all right, cool. So, you know, it doesn't respond to yo, Google. So I'll say that in the video so it doesn't start listening to me. It's hey, and then okay, or okay. So, but yeah, so I mean, it's awesome. I mean, if I'm like on my way home or something like that, and I know my house has been in eco mode and it's a freezing day, like all of a sudden it just got freezing cold. Maybe it started snowing, and I can, you know, on my way home, I can turn it up from anywhere in the world. Or say, you know, it's say it got really hot and I had it in heat mode, right? But all of a sudden, you know, oh my gosh, like the weather lately, it was like 68 degrees this weekend. Nuts. 68 degrees. What's that all about? So, you know, I'll be like, oh my gosh, turn on the AC, please, because I don't want it to be like 70 degrees in the house when I get there. Because I like it a little bit cooler. I don't like, I mean, man, I go into some people's houses, they have it like 75 degrees. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You don't need it that hot. No one needs it that hot. But yeah, so I mean, it's incredible. I mean, I've loved it. It's probably one of my most favorite, and it's one of the favorites of my smart devices, is having a smart thermostat. It really, it's killer. It really is. I mean, to be able to be laying in bed and just say, yo, Google, can you, turn the temperature up to 69? It's a little chilly in here tonight. Or, just from anywhere. And we mainly do it from bed. Like when we're laying in bed or on the couch. If we're chilling on the couch, sometimes we're just like, yo, turn that up because we're chilly and we're not going to walk over there. Or sometimes, if we've been talking a lot all day, you can just do it from your phone. Do it from your phone. It's boom, done. My wife does that all the time. She loves doing it from the phone. She doesn't like talking to Google. She don't want to hear her mouth. She don't want to hear her lip. So she goes ahead and just does it from her phone, which is easy too, which is great. I mean, you can do it in the palm of your hand instead of having to get up and go to the thermostat. You have no idea. I mean, most people probably don't go to the thermostat that often, but when you have the ability to change the temperature whenever you want, you do it more often because, we've saved so much energy. We saved, last month in February, we saved like 378 hours or something something crazy. I mean, the amount of energy that we save with this thing is ridiculous. I mean, our bill dropped, boom, because of it. So that's one big thing that we really like about it is it's an energy saving device. It helps you be more mindful of the temperature when you're always thinking about it. You don't just set it and forget it, because you're like, well, I'm actually kind of comfortable right now. We can turn it down. We don't need to have the fan going right now. All these little things that'll help you save energy. So it's good stuff. And I mean, I'm telling you what, man, it's really, I definitely recommend it. We wanted to get the more expensive one. There's actually one. It's the Nest Learning Thermostat. And that one's like $150 more than this one. Or maybe it's just $100 more. It's more expensive, but it learns. This one learns too. This one actually kind of learns, what you like, but it won't automatically do it. So I guess the learning one will automatically, like, it's a little more intuitive. And I think it actually comes with a sensor, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But it's, this one, I think this one it's either $100 or $150. Or $175. The price varies because they have sales all the time. If you go to Nest, Nest, it's owned by Google. So it works with Google Home perfectly. If you have a Google ecosystem, which I do, my whole house is Google operated. It works so good. Obviously you can tell when I showed you with the app, it's integrated into the app just like it looks in the Nest because it's made by Google. Obviously the assistant has zero problems figuring it out whatsoever. But I'm going to wrap this video up either today or tomorrow or tonight sometime. I'm going to definitely do a video on all the Google Homes and stuff like that. I've also got, Google Wi-Fi throughout the house. I've got fiber internet that's gigabit speed. So I'm going to be doing a review on that. And got some more tech reviews coming. So I'm a man of my word. I know I've been lacking on the reviews, but I wanted to get you, last night I started it off with the Razer review. Now I'm getting you guys the Nest Thermostat. We're going to be rocking and rolling with some reviews.